Where did this
Yes.
story come from?
Well, I mean, that is kind of a complicated story. I'm not going to do the whole Vladimir Putin history lesson here, but I will. I had written a script prior to Exemplum called The Syncretist, and it was a lot of it similar themes and concepts that are in that film. There's a lot about spying on people, a lot about taking people's secrets and using them as weapons against another person, a lot about the quagmires people get into in the pursuit of something they think is noble and just. I was fascinated by those concepts, and I wanted to reuse them again. So I had in my mind, just in the back of my mind, I don't know what, it was just weird, the idea of a priest that was recording his confessions. I didn't know where that would take me. I had no idea. I was very intrigued by that for a lot of reasons. It's fascinating, the idea of a priest recording confessions, the idea of taking people's sins that they're laying out there and freezing them in time like that, and the power and the disaster that can come from that. So it was from there that he's recording his confessions. Then I got the idea of Exemplum after doing some research about that and utilizing it for his online social media following, etc., etc. Now, keep in mind, as I'm doing this, as I'm creating this whole story, I have to pair it with the fact that I'm only making this thing for about $6,000, $9,000. I have to think about every single story idea I have. I must be able to accomplish this with that amount of money. So there's no artistic freedom. So I have to be very conscious about where is this taking place? What is happening? Can I practically do that? Nope. I have to think of something else. So there's a whole lot of that coming into how I'm writing this script and creating this concept. The reason why I think Exemplum does work, and I think it connects with people, is because I did write that script beforehand. So I knew kind of the emotional beats that I wanted to hit when I got to Exemplum. And it was just a matter of how do I distill that down? So I'm getting kind of at the essence, so it's like, it can be small like that, but I can still kind of have that emotional punch. That was the real challenge for me. Also, I think putting it into the film noir concept really helped it as well. Because film noir, you can do it at a low budget. And film noir was a perfect genre, I think, to marry the spiritual aspect to the thriller aspect.